Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WRKC's Variety Show with your host, Lucy Riggs. Our special guest this evening is Abbott and Costello. Tonight's program will feature a chapter from The Mysterious Dimension X and is brought to us by our good friends at
Mega Super Ultra Ball, super fun for everyone.
Hike and
Star in a jar.
And now for news, weather, and sports, and a word from our sponsor.
Good afternoon. New food will be offered in the lunchroom today in form of surprise bags. You could get an apple, potato chips, pop, toast, or bacon. Thank you to the lunch ladies for providing great food every day. Keep up those good work, ladies. And that is the news for today. Stay tuned for the weather.
Good afternoon, America. Today's forecast calls for a high of 30 and a low of 10 with lots of snow. I suggest you grab a coat today. It looks chilly. The 5-day forecast calls for a high Monday 43, Tuesday 54, Wednesday 49, Thursday 45, and the coldest day of the week, Friday with 31. That's all we have today. Now for sports.
Good afternoon, sports lovers. Ohio State meets Michigan in the Big Ten basketball tonight. Michigan has lost their last 100 games, while Ohio State has won their last 1,000 games. I predict Ohio State will win against 5,000 to -10,000. Stay tuned to your radio for the play-by-play action tonight at 9 o'clock.
The Mega Super Ultra Ball.
It can change to a football,
Hike,
soccer ball,
hockey puck, and basketball.
Call 1-800-MEGA-BALL in the last 20 seconds. You can get not one, but two free.
Mega Super Ultra Ball, super fun for everyone.
Woo, yeah, let's go, woo!
Free shipping must be 18 light years away to order.
Thank you to our sponsor for the news, weather, and sports. Let's check and see what's happening in Dimension X.
Stories in time and space told from the future tense, Dimension X. Can you predict what will come in 100 years, or in 10, or in the next minute? Some people think they can. Nuclear scientists, mathematicians, astronomers, biologists, they'll predict the shape of the future. Why? Because they make the future. Because they see beyond the known dimensions of time and space, into the unknown Dimension X. We go ahead in time now to 1965. We're on a vast concrete runway set in the desert of Southwest. A giant metal ship stands before us, prow pointed for the stars, and in 5 minutes a signal will flash and it will tear through the atmosphere to the outer limit.
Attention. Clear field for takeoff.
5 minutes, Steve.
Right.
Warm her up, Charlie! I want to go over the procedure again, Steve.
Don't worry, I've got it straight.
Just make sure.
Okay, I take her up on jets to 50,000 and then I cut in the rockets.
No lower, or your tail blast will blow out 3 counties.
I climb 4 minutes on rockets and then start maneuver tests.
Remember that. No more than 4 minutes.
Right.
This ship ain't like those Strato rockets you've been testing. She's the first one built for outer space. If she works, we can go clear to the moon.
If I had known that, I'd have brought my toothbrush.
Well, not on this trip. Now get this, Steve. You've got the power there to clear the Earth's gravitational field. But remember, after you cut in the rockets, you've only got 10 minutes of fuel. So if you go beyond their outer limit and don't save fuel for the return...
I know. I won't get down again.
That's right, Steve. You'll drift off into outer space. Get that now. 10 minutes fuel.
Gotcha.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, this project is a lot more important than that cosmic ray bomb they're testing out in the Pacific tonight.
Well, Security Commission Brass doesn't think so. I don't see any undersecretaries under anything.
Don't worry. In the long run, our ship will make that CR bomb backpage stuff. But in the meantime, it's just as dangerous. Remember, half the principles on this ship are pure theory, Steve. Slide rule stuff. If anything goes wrong, we may have to scrape you off the landscape with a soup spoon.
You have a charming sense of humor.
Now here's what I'm getting at. We're risking your neck on this test. If anything blows, we don't want the next man to pull the same boner.
I know, Hank.
So keep your mic open and keep talking. If anything goes wrong, we want to know exactly why, and we won't be able to ask you. Let us know before you pull every switch, before you do anything. Got that?
Yeah.
Even if you only have to blow your nose.
All right, get those fuel lines away. Okay, Miss Pearl.
Well, I guess that's about all, Steve.
Yeah, well, see you later. Don't worry, Hank. I'll sweat for the both of us. Button her up, Charlie.
Right.
So long, Hank.
So long. We'll give you the light from control.
X2R2 control. X2R2 control. Are you doing it, Hank?
Okay, Steve. Got you on the speaker. I'm ready to go.
Mr. Hanson?
Ready on radar, Sergeant?
Check.
Hey, what's all this up, Hank? Something on your mind?
No, it's nothing, Steve. I just wanted to say good luck. Clear for takeoff, Charlie.
Right.
Okay, give him the light. All right, Steve, I'm reading you clear.
I'm at 40,000, airspeed 600. He's running fine. The soundproofing works. There's a 3-degree waiver in the AGY pressure.
Got that, Charlie?
Right. Check.
Dead center on radar, Mr. Hanson.
50,000 now, cutting out the port jet. Now the starboard. I'm off jets. Airspeed dropping. Opening the rocket selects. Pressure is 350. All right, now I'm advancing the ignition key. Here goes rocket 1.
Steve, you all right?
Yeah, it feels like someone plugged me with a sledgehammer. Airspeed now at 1200. Here goes number 2.
Hello, Steve? Elapsed rocket time is now 4 minutes. What's your altitude? Over to you.
Speed 4,400. Still climbing. Altitude 297 miles.
All right, you at the outer limit now. Level off for maneuver tests. You got exactly 6 minutes fuel left.
Okay, starting with 3-degree left bank. It's a little sluggish there. It's alright now. There's a low vibration in some place. Maybe the cockpit hatch. Now I'm straightening out.
5 minutes fuel left.
Now I'm starting at 3-degree right.
Hey, what's the matter? What's wrong?
There's something up here. Something shiny.
What are you talking about?
There's something above me, Hank. I'm gonna chase it.
Steve, you at the outer limit now.
I can see it plain now.
Steve, don't go any higher. You've only got 4 minutes left. Hello? Steve, what's happened? Where the devil is he? Hello? Come in, Steve! Come in! Hello? Steve? Steve!
10 minutes, Mr. Hanson. That's the end of his fuel.
How long has it been now?
10 hours, Mr. Hanson.
Nothing more on the radar, Sergeant?
Screen's blank. He couldn't have bailed out, could he?
You don't hit the silk at 4,400 miles an hour. He either went past the outer limit and ran out of fuel, or something blew and we'll find the pieces scattered from here to the coast. Why does it always have to be the best man? Always the best man.
It wasn't your fault, Mr. Hanson. The ship had to be tested.
Yeah, and we'll build another one and some flying fool will shoot past the outer limit into space. Oh, I'm getting old, Charlie. You can remember when I used to take them up myself. Now I've got to send another man.
It's a job, Mr. Hanson.
Now I'm afraid every time I hear a jet go off, I jump. Every time I have to send someone up in a new model, I start to sweat.
Mr. Hanson?
Yeah?
I think there's something on the radar.
No flight scheduled then. Are there, Elsie?
The whole day is clear. It's coming behind us. Here it comes over the building.
What crazy jockey is buzzing the field like that? Is that an army plane, Charlie?
Can't say.
It's turning.
Charlie, alert the field. I know that engine. Steve!
That's impossible. That's a ship.
It can't be!
But there's no other model like that. It's him, alright?
He's coming in.
Thank God. thank God.
What will happen next in Dimension X? Tune in next week to WKRC and find out. In the meantime, let's hear from our good friends at Star in a Jar.
Do you have a light but need an extension cord?
Want a portable light?
Well, now there's Star in a Jar! Available in small, smaller, extra large.
5 colors.
Green, purple,
Blue.
pink,
And red.
Available online at
www.
galaxyworld.com.
So order today for $39.99, now 50% off.
Star
in a jar, where we put a star in your jar. Thank you for this lovely commercial. Now,
Abbott, hey Abbott!
why, folks, it's my good friend Lou Costello. Hi, Lou.
Hi. Have you seen my good friend Abbott?
Why, I think I saw him at the baseball field just a few minutes ago.
Thanks. I'll see him there. I love baseball. And we get to see St. Louis. Will you tell me the guys' names on the team so when I go to see them in that St. Louis ballpark, I'll be able to know those fellows?
All right, but you know, strange as it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Funny names.
Nicknames, pet names. Now on the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellows on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
You know the fellows' names?
Yes,
Well, then who's playing first?
yes.
I mean the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for
Who?
St. Louis. The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you who is on first.
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
Have you got first baseman on first?
Certainly.
Then who's playing first?
Absolutely.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. And why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes, after all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Absolutely.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base.
Oh, no. What is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, don't change the players around.
I'm not changing anybody.
Now, take it easy.
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say was playing third?
No, who's playing first?
Stay off of first, will ya?
Well, what do you want me to do?
No, what's the guy's name on third base?
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again.
Well, I can't change their names.
Will you please stay on third base?
Please, now what is it you want to know?
What is the fellow's name on third base?
What is the fellow's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
You got an outfield?
Oh, sure.
St. Louis has a good outfield?
Oh, absolutely.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
Stay out of the infield.
Don't mention any names out there.
I want to know what's the fellow's name in the left field.
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Can we just go home now, please?
Why?
You're giving me a headache.
Always good to see two friends together, isn't it, folks?
This just in. The war is over. I repeat, the war is over. Allied Supreme Commander General Douglas MacArthur accepted Japan's surrender aboard the U.S. Navy battleship Missouri, bringing the war to its end after 6 years. Our men are coming home. Once again, the war is over.
This is great news, folks. I would like to take this time to thank our good friends at
Mega Super Ultra Ball. Super fun for everyone.
Hike and
Star in a jar.
Their contributions help us bring you this show. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our broadcast for this evening. Tune in next week for WRKC's variety show at this channel. Have a lovely evening and good night.